general, automotive journalists love hatchbacks and wagons. Those of us here at Autoblog are no different. Most of us currently own or have owned one in the past, or are looking for a clean Mercedes-Benz S123 in the future. They offer as much or more utility as a crossover without the poor fuel economy and compromised driving dynamics that come with them. Still, some people need a little bit of ground clearance, and that's where lifted wagons like this 2018 Audi A4 Allroad come in. Audi has been on a killer roll in recent years. After spending decades playing a Volvo-like second fiddle to Mercedes-Benz and BMW, the German automaker is right there in terms of design, luxury and performance. Our old long-term Allroad is dearly missed, especially at this time of year. Over the holidays, we appreciated this car's heated seats, heated steering wheel and Bang & Olufsen sound system to make the trip more comfortable. The final big option is the technology package that includes Audi Virtual Cockpit, a fully digital instrument cluster. Editor-in-Chief Greg Migliore, the A4 Allroad is a car I'd strongly consider putting in my garage. It's sporty, functional and looks smart. The Turbo 4 is solid, and the 7-speed S-tronic gearbox is smooth. And with all-wheel drive, this thing is plenty capable. I actually wished for snow on my drive into the office. It's the right combination of sportiness and comfort. The wagon is my favorite variant of the A4. It offers a decent amount of space, though I didn't need to haul anything. But the Allroad is plenty capable. You might remember our A4 Allroad long-termer from last summer. I loaded that beast up with garden bricks and mulch like crazy. The dog liked that car, too. That one was green. This one is black with 18-inch wheels and a beige and black interior punched up with gray oak inlays. I like this scheme better. It's more elegant. Driving a wagon in the winter feels right, and I enjoyed my 2 chilly nights in this Allroad. Associate Editor recounts, I spent a lot of time behind the wheel of the Allroad over the holidays. Each and every mile only reminded me how much I missed our old long-termer. It's a fantastic car. The Allroad has everything I want from a daily driver. It's handsome, comfortable, reasonably quick and has a decent audio system. Sure, it's not the sharpest tool in Audi's shed, but it might be the most well-rounded. Not every car needs to be a ring-carving monster. Like Greg, I could totally see one of these in my garage. I usually prefer cars with some color, but this particular model looks damn good in black. I also agree with Greg about the interior. I believe Audi has the best interior at this price point when it comes to both design and material quality, though the upcoming Volvo S60/V60 might change that. The bare wood trim looks amazing, and all the switchgear has a nice, premium weight to every push and click. Virtual Cockpit is a must-have option on any Audi. I never realized how much I prefer to have my map front and center. My biggest complaint here is the seats. I much prefer the slightly more supportive sport seats. The Allroad also excels when it comes to driving. The steering is precise and weighted well. The comfortable ride was a great boon during all my highway driving. It never felt wallowy, but it didn't kill your spine either. The 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 is a real peach. It's just as powerful as this car needs to be. Things improved in the snow. While this may not have a true quattro setup, the all-wheel drive system never once left me hanging. The car just pulled and clawed its way through some pretty terrible weather. Associate Editor Joel Stocksdale, driving this Audi A4 Allroad reminded me that it's a luxury car I really like, but don't quite love. It's still got one of the best interiors in the business with modern design, superb construction, and luxurious materials. I was particularly taken by the natural finish gray oak wood trim and wouldn't hesitate to spec it in one of my own. Coupled with intuitive controls and the ever-impressive Virtual Cockpit, the A4 is one of the best places to be when it comes to small luxury sedans and wagons. It's also a capable driver, though not as engaging as I would prefer. This Allroad felt like a more depth corner carver than I remember our long-termer being, despite the lack of sport suspension. Still, the Allroad is an excellent all-rounder that I would recommend to anyone, especially if they aren't performance-obsessed enthusiasts like myself.